Alright guys, today I am back with mini BR reviews. Sorry it's taken a while, but I've had to read this episode a few times, as there's been a few things announced for this map, which I'll get into. But yeah, so today we are reviewing Nova Royale Remixed by NOVAJAY. So let's jump straight into this review, and I will explain a few things. Alright guys, so in the background I just have the trailer for Remixed playing. I'm going to be going over a few things first about the map which have recently come out. So let's talk about them. Firstly, Nova has come out and said that he will be cancelling Remix because he has lost passion for it. He's still doing content creating and making maps, but as of Remixed, I believe Remix is done. He did originally say he was going to release Season 2 of Remixed, but I'm not sure if that is still the case because I don't think Season 2 of it has been released. I could be mistaken. But as of right now, I do not believe Season 2 has been released. I'll put in a little snippet now if it has. Nova has stated he's going to be moving on to bigger and better things with his new Battle Royale map called Urius, I believe it's pronounced. I could be mistaken with how it's pronounced. So he said he's deep into development already and he's about 40 to 50% completed the map, I believe he said. He's been doing pings and everything every so often and doing little updates on the map. This review is going to be things that I love about this map and things I wouldn't mind seeing carried over into his new map. So let's jump into it. So one of the first things about this map that I love and is extremely unique is the bus station system. You probably saw it in the background footage when I was talking about the cancellations, but the bus system is amazing. In each POI there is a bus station, or I believe it's every POI, but I'm going to say every POI, so in every POI there is a bus station or bus stop. You can go to that bus stop, you can interact with the bus stop, and then you can use the bus stop and travel to another POI which also has a bus stop. So when you interact with it, it will say which POI you can travel to, and you can then insta-travel to the bus station or bus stop at the other POI. So it's a quick way to get around the map, but it could also lead you straight to your death. Say you're trying to run from Storm, you don't look where it's taking you, and you teleport. It could take you back into Storm, but it could also get you away from Storm. But I think this is amazing, and this is a unique idea and feature which I love about this map. It adds unique mobility, which not many maps have. Like a lot of maps will put in like cars, ballers, helicopters, etc. But I don't think no map that I know of has a feature like this where you can quick travel somewhere by using a bus stop or any form of like transport like that you would see in the real world that has been brought in. So that is the first and probably the thing I love the most about this map. Alright, so the next thing about this map that I absolutely love is the Celestial Weather Flux. I believe that's what it's called. It's basically a weather storm that takes effect during, I believe it's when the first zone starts to close and it finishes when the second zone closes, I believe. So what this is it's a random storm that takes place. It can deal damage over time, it can give you low gravity, it can be very foggy. There's loads of different things it can do, and this is really unique to a map. I've never seen anything like this in a map. So this storm can either aid you, or this storm can make playing a bit more difficult for you because you're constantly taking damage and you're constantly needing to heal. But I think this is a really unique feature, and I would love to see this feature inside of his new Battle Royale map that he's doing. I don't know if he will do it, but this is a feature I would love to see again. Alright, so they are the two main things about this map that I wanted to point out because they are the two most unique features that I could think of. But something else I want to talk about on this map is the scenery, the terrain, the nature, the POIs, the landmarks even. Everything on this map is built beautifully. And with each project that Nova does, and each season of each project, Nova improves, and his terrain improves, and his scenery improves on his building, just everything building related he improves on time after time, and every time he blows me away. So I'm looking forward to see what he does with the next map, to see how much he blows me away this time with it, because like I said, each time he does something it is beautiful. So I cannot wait to see what he does with this next map. So now let's get on to some of the issues I have with this map. Right, so my first issue with this map is the same issue that I had with Snapshots. It's the lack of players, and I know this isn't something the creator can do. This is just fun and creative. A lot of players will play a map when it first releases, play a map when that content creator plays that map, but then during, not many people play it. So that's my only issue with this map, the lack of players. Like I said, it's not something we can fix, but I would like it if more players play this map, because it is enjoyable to play when there's people. But most of the time you'll be queuing by yourself, so either make sure you have a squad or multiple people you can play with, or just hope you're lucky and there's people on, or you can just wait till Nova does a stream on it. But other than that, there's not usually players on, so that is my first issue with the map. Alright, so my second issue with this map is how spread out the POIs are. So I know in like the main font game there's obviously gaps between the POIs, but with this map there's massive gaps between each POI. I believe there's 7 POIs, I could be mistaken. But being on an XL island, these don't take up a lot of space, and I know it's hard to do because of memory. I know memory is a massive thing with creative. I've got memory issues myself when I do building, but if he made the POIs a bit smaller, he could fit in more POIs. So I get he wanted to go for bigger POIs, but I feel like if he went for slightly smaller POIs, he could fit a few more POIs in. So other than that, that's my only real complaint with the POIs. Like, they're too spread out. They're not close enough together. I don't want like a POI next to another POI directly, but I'd want them to be a little bit closer together. So I believe like on one of the islands on the map there's just one POI, and it's on the bigger side of the islands. So that's my only real complaint with the POIs, the spacing. So hopefully in the next map he sorts out the spacing a bit so they're not too far apart but they're not too close together. I guess like the perfect mix for that distance. That's something I'm hoping to see with the next map. Alright, so that pretty much wraps up my review for Nova Royale Remixed. Overall, I love this map. When you're playing with people, it's a fun experience. The mechanics are fun and unique. So I would give this map overall a 4.1 out of 5 stars, because it's not a perfect map, but it's still a really good map. The mechanics and everything, it all brings together to make this a amazing map. This is by far one of my favourite mini BR maps. So I've got high expectations for the next map to blow this BR out of the water. Yeah, so 4.1 stars out of 5. So let me know what you guys think of this review down below, if you would agree with anything I said or if you disagree, and give me your thoughts on the BR and your thoughts on my thoughts of it. That'll be much appreciated. Yeah, so if you guys enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and I'll catch you all next time. Peace out.